Oh yeah. Let's get it again. Just gonna fly right away. I'm trying to kill myself. All right. So, you know, we've seen the intro 1,000 times. Okay, so Joshua's 24 apparently. He's 6'2", 185 pounds. Joshua is the existing keeper of the Turok legend. 2 years after defeating the Primogen and saving the Lost Land, Joshua has begun having terrifying nightmares about Oblivion and the child. He has returned home to be with Joseph and Danielle after the loss of her husband. Joshua is very strong, extremely agile, and will defend the ones he loves at all costs. Joshua is mastered in the use of all weapons and is able to jump high and squeeze into tight places. Well, shit.
What about the other guy?
Oh, okay. I haven't seen this.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, wait, shush, shush. Is this how they revive him? Or? Okay. What? Iron Man pose.
Have you finished all of the games?
Up to this point, yeah.
Oh, like season 2 and everything?
I am Turok. They use the same. Just like that, huh? See, he feels fast. Yes, Eden, I just haven't seen the movie. I was on Crunchyroll.
Oh, so you're watching that on Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
That's what I'm watching. See ya.
Alright, bye. Are you just watching it or what?
Nope. I'm on season 1, episode 21.
Yeah, it's really good, Eden.
Yeah. Alright, love you.
Can I hold you? I don't know, Caleb. Will you ever come over or respond to any messages or anything? God dang, man. I hook you up with all the best TikToks. I get nothing out of you. Nothing. Okay. How long will it take me to beat this game with Joshua? Familiarity. Okay. I hear gunshots. Damn, he does jump by. Okay, so this tripped me out.
Please don't hurt me.
He doesn't say anything. Oh.
Follow me. It's right up here.
So if you start climbing on these. Oh, dude.
Hurry, we
Oh,
can
hold
get
on.
up to the
Okay, so that changed. I can tell you that right now. That changed because as a kid, you were able to get on the, like, when I was a kid, like, as a kid, when I was young, I was able to get the, okay, hold on. Do the auto aim. Dealing with this shit right now. Okay. Gotta get good. Yeah, as a kid, if you touch the ladder, it would just initiate the loading zone and it would jump ahead. Alright. I am Turok, bitch. So I can go either way, huh?
Oh, get away!
Oh my god. Yep. Yup. Oh man.
Oh.
What do you mean you need this? What are you talking about, Jared? Welcome to the stream. What are you talking about? What you going on about?
Stay back.
Maybe get that shotty for your body. If I get one, do I get both? I want to know. Like a brand. Well, I mean, you know that they're coming out with Turok. Like, you know that that's a game that's in the works. Can't skip past this. You didn't? Bro, look up Turok Origins. I thought I talked about it. I thought I talked about it to death. You see, this is why I have to make mention of Turok. Because clearly, not everyone is up to speed. Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. Alright, so we got no grapple. Oh, wait, what? Okay, hold on. I had the grapple gun, I didn't even know it. Do I just, like, go? Yeah, just go. It is what it is. Oh, well, dude, I get out of work at 9 at the earliest, and I'm either working out or exercising, doing, working out, doing cardio, whatever, right? I'm either working out or exercising. I'm eating dinner. Prepping, or just spending time with the kids. Usually with the girls watching the hockey show, or I'm working on the enclosure in the backyard. You know. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I don't work tomorrow and it's Saturday, so fuck it, everybody got time. I wonder how long it'll take me to beat the game this time. That's what we're trying to find out. Yes, yes, yes. Evade the Oblivion spawn and reach the subway. How familiar it sounds. I mean, if they remade this, like modern day, where it looked like Oblivion was coming through and there was chaos in the streets and shit, like that would be cool. I feel like I'd do that. That's right. Oh no! Oh no! Damn it. I could have beat it. Holy shit. Dude, when's Turok getting put in Fortnite?
Warning, track obstruction detected. Warning, automated braking system failure. Engage manual
Jared?
brake.
How are things there in your neck of the woods, man?
Warning, collision in 1 minute.
I feel obligated to play this all the way through, man. And then we got to do the Raptor. Apparently Raptor's super fast. And so Joshua apparently was available in the first game, right? So he was unlockable in the original game. So playing as Joshua is not new, apparently. I mean, I didn't even know. The Raptor is... Raptor is new. So I'm looking forward to doing that. It seems very Rage Wars. Wow. I'm moving so fast I saw him spawn in. How do these cutscenes work with Joshua? Well, I guess that answers my question. got you, bitch. Dude, there's damn, man. Like, they had a different intro. I want to know if that was in the original or not. Card. Like, I want to know if, like, the opening where they showed Joshua getting alive, if that was new. I guess you could say that this is a low tier speedrun. Little amateur speedrun. Assault rifle. So I don't know if I picked up anything. Order a keycard needed. What the fuck?
All security forces, full red alert.
This is where the Zoras come in. Pretty nifty little deathmatch area. I'll say that. I'm gonna give it anything. Silent key card. Does Joshua say he's Turok? Fucking better. Top side.
I am Turok!
He fucking does. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Alright!
Stop right there!
I feel like in my rushing, I'm incidentally going slower. We don't want that. We don't want me to go slower. That's where I came from. You know what? I don't think I've noticed it because I was so used to noticing it prior, but the speed as Joshua is significant. Like it feels proper. Gotta get the card. Deactivate the silos. Don't know why that guy's down there, but whatever.
Stop right there!
Oh, because I'm playing as Joshua now. Like, I feel like I haven't totally... Because, again, I'm going to do a review. I feel like it's just... It's, like...
You can't go out there!
The warhead has been disarmed.
Oh, by the way, Revy, Joshua still says, I am Turok. He still says it when he gets 100 of the little life point things. So Danielle, Joseph, they straight up slipping, man. There's no reason. Tech bow, storm bow. And you know what else, man? He feels appropriately fast. But how you doing, Revy? Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it.
The warhead has been disarmed.
Am I going too fast? Okay. We did two. Yeah, what the fuck? The door's supposed to open up. What the hell? I'm gonna play as a rapper, yeah. I got it, man. It's a requirement.
1 minute.
What am I missing? The fuck am I missing, bro? I hit all the buttons, didn't I? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god.
Countdown in progress.
What's going on?
30 seconds.
Am I going too fast? We find our first glitch, or am I just a dummy? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
10,
Dude.
9, 8, 7,
Dude, how come it's not letting me in?
5, 4, 3,
Bro, it's
2,
not letting me in.
1.
That was bullshit.
Stop right there!
Sure. Please. You must be new here. You obviously don't know who I am.
I can't believe it. They're all dead!
Dude, what are y'all even doing?
The warhead has been disarmed.
How you doing, Revy? How's life? How are things? How's every little thing going on? This bow looks sweet, bro.
Move in!
The warhead has been disarmed. The warhead has been disarmed.
Okay, what the fuck? What am I forgetting? So I did some research, and yeah, Joshua is playable in the original. If you could believe that. But let's see. But Joshua was playable in the original, but not the Raptor. Bro, like, what am I missing? Silos 2, 3, and 4.
1 minute.
Dude, what the shit? What am I doing wrong? I flipped the stupid buttons.
Countdown in progress. 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, this time I won't kill the scientist, because now I feel like I'm getting bad juju. Like Adon with her,
Stop right there.
with her power gauntlet. Maybe, but then it would have just been long range,
I can't believe it. They're all dead.
The warhead has been disarmed.
been a long range raptor. PS3 era buzz cut, huh? Just make it easy. Just give him a buzz cut. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm like over here thinking I did something wrong. Dude, like all this speed I've been putting in, man.
Stop right there!
The warhead has been disarmed. The warhead has been disarmed.
Okay, what the fuck? How come it's not opening? Okay, fine. Do it this way. Command center not opening. Turok 3. According to the guide, Lost Land. Command center not opening. What is this? Chapter 2. Stuck at the command center in Turok 3, Chapter 2? You're not alone. It seems some players encounter issues progressing through the command center in Chapter 2, specifically with the door or path not opening. Here's the breakdown of the potential solutions and relevant information. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's my Kirby shirt. My wife got it for me. Possible glitch on Nintendo Switch. If you're playing on the Nintendo Switch, it's possible you're encountering a bug with the to subway level. Might not be immediate, but hopefully future general walkthrough. If you're on a different platform, it's possible you missed a key step. Locate the corridor key card, a key part. Open the lift control room. Deactivate the silos. After activating the main access elevator, you need to enter the silo areas and deactivate the missiles. This is a time sequence, so you have to be quick. Access the elevator after deactivating the silos, and you can proceed to the main elevator. Hold on. Yeah, like something low. Come on. Come on, move it along with this bunch. Move it along, move it along. Oh, you know what? This could be. I could be a big dummy. Alright. I don't know if I have enough time to do it, but we're gonna find out. There might have been an area at the very beginning. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Let's see. I don't think there's a way I'm gonna be able to do it.
1 minute.
I know. Oh, I didn't say toxic. That's not right. Alright, was it this one? Did I not shut this one down?
Countdown in progress. 30 seconds.
The warhead has been disarmed. Unauthorized personnel detected.
I'm an idiot. I'm getting ahead of myself. See, this is how you know I'm still getting the grips of this game. There's no way I'm gonna do it. God damn it. This whole fucking
10, 9, 8,
Not gonna happen.
7, 6, 5, 4.
There are prime days. I'm trying to save my money for
1.
that sucks. I'm trying to save my money for the range day coming up. Damn, that was totally my fault. And what's even crazier is there is no issues for doors not opening.
Leave it. They're all dead.
Fuck you.
The warhead has been disarmed. Unauthorized personnel detected.
No more riffraff and hullabaloo. Damn, and here I thought I found a game-breaking bug. That would have been interesting for the review. You know what I'm trying to do is get some more gym equipment. But it's all gonna have to.
Some kind of
The warhead has been disarmed.
Kind of mutant. What are you talking about, buckaroo? A simple
Hold it.
The warhead has been disarmed. The warhead has been disarmed.
I can't believe it. They're all dead.
Self-destruct sequence deactivated.
What's going on? Can't believe it, they're all dead. Was I offline? Stand a man. Okay, cool. Cool. I already be way through the game by now if it wasn't for that bullshit. I gotta go fight the Zoras. Yeah, it used to be $1 a pound, you're right, yeah. And they changed it. I've done workout streams, but I haven't done those in a while because I'm starting to try to like get back into it. Do I need to restore power, or can I just like goggle my way through? Yeah, still gotta. Bitch ass motherfucker just hiding over here. Dude, fucking bulletproof vests. Shit, this gonna hurt. Combo. God damn it! Gotta hit him with these storm arrows. These guys are getting just pulled out of the damn ether, man. Definitely the Danielle way. The dark hanger. Wait, what? Did I? Yeah, I have some equipment that I've had for like a real long
Unauthorized
time.
personnel detected. All security forces full red alert.
And like that same stuff has gotten so much more expensive, dude. Like it's crazy. But right now, man, easiest, cheapest place to find stuff is on Facebook Marketplace, bro. Everybody's getting rid of their stuff. It's summer's like already almost over. People are getting rid of their stuff, man. Can't hack it. Did you ever play this much on this game, man? I'm curious. I'm curious. This pit.
Move in.
Well, you ain't even doing your job, man.
Hold it.
I don't even know what the point of the silent pistol is. It's not exactly like their stealth segments. What do you think, Abby? was like 08 or 09. Damn, man. That was 16 years ago, bro. 16 or 17 years ago. How do these guys like take out all the Zoras if right. All right, cool. I have to open the door. The fuck? Yeah. The what? The what? No, what am I here? I'm Turok. Turok. I mean, I'm Joshua. No, not your brother Joshua. I'm Joshua Python. Because, like, otherwise I feel like I'm this out. You're playing New Game Plus on Education, man. I want to see everything the game has. What the fuck? Bro, dude. Yeah, that's crazy too. Because I don't even really hear about. Oh wait, Turok. Just it was Call of Duty ripoff. I'll find out eventually. I'll find out soon. Dude, bro, this guy cheats. I didn't know he was that fucking cheap. I don't feel bad strafing. Oblivion. A bunch of fucking cyclopses. What the fuck is going on, bro? That was ridiculous. We are old men. We're not old. We're just getting older. That's the design, bro. By design, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Some people can't say that.
Thank the elders, you're alive.
I would stick around for Adon's big, fat, juicy alien ass. But more mission. This guy. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. I think I should be able to hit him in the back. Did that count? Damn, I'm almost dead. I feel like the rate of fire on the Mag 60 in this one is slower too. Favorite quality boss? The meathead that lets you fucking drop him on the fire. Finally gonna get the Raptor achievement. Fucking better, bro. Guys. I don't know why they had to make this guy like super different, right? Like they did the Fireborns, right? The Fireborns are the same, and then they have like these new Fireborns. So like, why did they have to do the Perlin dirty like that? Like why are these the Perlin? Like why couldn't there be more Perlin? Like why couldn't these be like additional Perlin as opposed to like the War Club or the Juggernauts or something? Like, I get the Juggernauts had technology that was given to them by the Primogen, but why would they still have it? Bro, dude, all these raptors are just madly eating all the shit. Favorite Turok 3 boss? I don't know, man. kind of like the boss, like the Oblivion child. I just like the design. I think it's cool, not overly complicated, doesn't feel cheap, right? Feels the most balanced, ironically. I'm gonna be honest though, man. In comparison, the game feels very. It doesn't feel expansive. It really does feel like it's trying to be a totally different game. Did Half-Life have bosses? Other than the main boss? I can't remember. Yeah, and like, I don't even know what engine they used for this shit. Like, Turok 2 was made with the greatest engine of all time, the Turok 2 engine. By the way, South Park, the game, was also made with the greatest game engine of all time, the fucking Turok 2 engine.
I am Turok!
Fucking believe it, baby. Ouch. God damn. My little whiskers are hurting. Going on down to the fuse room. Alright, hopefully I don't get all mixed up here. Trying to be surgical with this motherfucker, man. You know this, man. Right, Abby? Right, Abby? Right, kitty, 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 kitty. Well, you know what? I had the same issue with the Turok game, or the Turok game. I had the same issue with the South Park game that I did with the Turok game. The memory card. I never had a memory card or a reliable memory card to do it. But after I do my Turok retrospective, which is probably once I'm done with it, I would like to do a review on South Park, just because I feel like people shit on it, and I'm like, what's wrong with it? I thought it was really... I probably mentioned this in past streams too, but I feel like people refer to the PlayStation version of South Park, which is crazy. It's a girl, and her name is Abby. That's exactly what I said when she came home. She came home with this little kid. Couldn't have been more than a couple weeks old. Like, literally. This, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Abs. Come on, dale. Come on. Here, look. So look, she comes on, and you're always shitting, dude. So she comes on with this cat, like in her arms, just like this. just like this. She comes in with her arm. She's and it's a tiny kitty cat, super tiny. And she's like, "This is Abby," and I'm like, "Dude, okay, go." And I'm like, "Dude, this bitch already fucking named her, bro." No, this is the only cat we had. It's the only cat we had. She had 2 litters of kittens. In her life, we rehomed the kittens, and she's fixed. So no more kittens. Right, Abigail. Right, Abs. So, Casey brought her home. Hey, don't be shooting my gun, cat. And that must have been that was in 2018. That was at the very beginning of 2018. Because I remember it's when I started streaming. It's when I first started streaming. At the very beginning of 2018. So, she is at least 7 years old. She's about 7 years old. She couldn't have been more than a couple weeks, maybe a month at the episode. She was tiny. It was in the middle of summer. It was literally around this time of year. Literally around this time of year. So yeah, I'd say she's about 7 years old now, at least. Yeah, the iguana. The iguana. But we also have 2 dogs. One dog we've had since COVID. Her name is Peanut Butter because she looks like a jar of peanut butter. We have Mochi. Mochi's an Akita. We've had her. Shit, we've had her since December, as a matter of fact. And she's enormous. Peanut Butter's a red healer, and Mochi is and Mochi is huge. She's super huge. She's super huge. She's scary looking, but she's scary looking, but she's a big dope. She's such a big dope. Like, she looks scary, but she isn't scary, if you know what I mean. She's like, I'm dog. Any other dog named Jim? No. We had a blue healer for a very long time. Her name was Cure because she was a blue healer. But yeah, she was a blue healer. And like I said, we had her for a very long time. See, that's another thing too. I miss when Ada would say, Shredder, get fucked. Yeah, we had a blue healer named Cure, and that was my wife's Pokemon, dude. That was her fucking Pokemon, dude. That dog was a gun with 4 legs. Like, the amount of control that Casey had over her was insane, dude. Like, the amount of discipline of that dog. It was like a happy accident. Like Cure was always with her. They were always together. Cure was always near her. Cure was very precious. She was our family dog for a long time. We had her since before the girls were born. Had her before the boy that was in here right now, Eden. He's 14. Had him. We got Cure before he was even a year old. And we had to get her put down because out of nowhere she was suffering either kidney failure or liver failure. It was all pretty bad. And so, it was, yeah, because I've been working at Verizon for over 3 years, and it was when I was working at a company. So, it was in 2021. It was about a year after we had peanut butter. And yeah, so it was a year after we had peanut butter. Kira, all of a sudden, she was old, right? She was already getting old. She was 9, and she just started having seizures. She had little episodes out of nowhere, like real fast, like in the matter of like a week. She just, like, her whole condition just devolved. She would apparently she would get temporary blindness, so she wasn't sure like who was talking to her, right? But she could always tell it was Casey. She could always tell it was Casey. Yeah, but finally, what happened was, like, Casey really wanted to, like, get her help, but I was like, you know, at the point, like, she was so far gone, dude. Like, her condition literally, like, went from there was no problem to, like, all of a sudden, like, she's on death's door in a matter of like 5 days. It was unreal. I have one arcade machine. It's still in the air. So trying to make it get that up. But in order to get the money that we needed quick to get her like taken care of by the vet, because Casey, like, we needed to take her to the vet. Like, Casey was like, we're not okay. Took her to the vet, and like we decided like we gotta put her down. Like, there's like her condition like spiraled out of control, like out of nowhere. We can do. And to get the money together, I had the Jurassic Park. Lost World. Oh, that's a good move. The Jurassic Park Deluxe Lost World arcade, you know, like the one that's at Peter Piper Pizza, Mr. Getty's, whatever. Like the good one where the Raptors would come out and stuff. It was the one that if you played an arcade Jurassic Park game, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I had it. It was a really cool piece to have. Really cool piece to have. Makes me wonder if like these trees are grown with a canopy, if it's just like that's how much time has passed. Yeah, it was a shame. Casey was real tore up about it. She was real tore up. We were all upset, but really like you felt the sting as much as Casey. Like, that was her dog, man. That was her dog. Like, me and Casey weren't even together for a full year yet when
this place.
robbing my boy Josh. Robbing him of what's rightfully his. She was in the grind, had to sell my arcade machine to get the money together. We had her put down. We got her cremated. My wife has a bunch of pictures of her. We have her ashes. Right? Die, bitch! God damn! So that was Cure. We got her ashes in the room. She has like a little mantle for her. So, but again, which is really important.
Beware!
So.
Intruder approach!
Alright, that guy is a boss, or a mini boss. It's kind of crazy they don't really do mini bosses. And well, we had the silos exploding and stuff. Yeah, but Cure was. Yep. But Cure was a special one. There's never gonna. I tell my wife that all the time too. There's never gonna be another one like her. We did have a corgi recently, but you know what, man? She maybe that's what we did have a corgi, but she was always in kind of like a state of injury and stuff, which is a shame. Corgis are really prone to that. And she passed away about a month ago now, I want to say. Which that was unfortunate. We kind of saw that one coming. I think the reason why it was so upsetting that Cure passed was out of nowhere. I think that's like the worst thing, because you can't really prepare for it. Like, things just kind of spiral. Like, catch you super off guard. Like, this ugly sense of urgency and not being able to, like, do anything about it. It's always, like, tough, right? So, what else was I saying? So anyways, yeah, man, like, Cure, she was a blue healer, so if you know anything about blue healers, Australian blue healers, Australian shepherd dog blue healers, they like to run, they're really fast, they're nimble, very, very, very protective of their people, extremely protective, very suspicious of people that they're not familiar with. That is something that I can say 100% was very much akin to Cure's personality. She was definitely very suspicious of anybody she didn't know, and she would definitely let you know it. Man, fucking bullshit, bro. Yeah, so she was always really suspicious of people she didn't know. So you know, she was a good dog. She was a good dog. She's a family dog. She took care of baby Peanut. Peanut butter was. If she didn't know you, and you got a little too close, she would let you know. But the thing is, she was very disciplined, right? She would always like have like this low snarl, this low guttural sound, but she'd always be right next to Casey. Like it never fell. And she would not do anything unless Casey said, like go, like. She said, go get him. Like she would go, but she wouldn't do anything unless Casey told her. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like it was a Pokemon, dude. Like she knew, like if Casey wanted to do something, she would have her do it. I feel like I missed a PSG. I did. I'm just realizing. It doesn't. I remember like our neighbor came over, right? And Casey answers the door, Kira's right next to where Kira's just like growling at her, right? And my neighbor was fucking scared. She was scared of Kira. And my neighbor has like these big ass fucking pit bulls, and these pit bulls are rowdy and they're mean. But you know what though? They're not disciplined, right? They're not disciplined. So they won't do anything to our neighbor, but they don't really listen, right? So when I say Kira was like a gun with 4 legs, like I said, she wouldn't do anything unless Casey told her to. So you know, the neighbor would come and then she would just sit there next to Casey just growling like, every time, dude. She would do it to anybody she did. We're like, Kira, stop. And they're like, Kira, don't. And she would be like, she would look up and then she would look away and then she would side eye you and start like still like a little, doing it the same, a little bit lower. Doing it the same, a little bit lower, right? Just a little bit lower, but she'd still be there. And the neighbor was terrified of her, even though she has all these pit bulls and shit. And my wife told her, she's like, how the fuck are you scared of her and you got these pit bulls and all this other bullshit? And she's like, they're not like this one, man. They're not like this one. Like she listens to you. That's what she said. She listens to you. I guess that's like the big thing, man. You know, but that was already, like I said, probably going on 4 years ago now. The nuke is better. You know what? Unpopular opinion, I think the Chrono Scepter is probably the best weapon that you build. Only because, like, I don't think, you don't really use the PSG against,
You shall not pass.
Gandalf again. You don't really use the PSG against the boss or Oblivion. You don't use the nuke against the Primogen. I tried. It didn't do shit. I was upset. Didn't do nothing. There you go, there's a record. This is my favorite. Is that a secret area? That is a secret area. I didn't notice. How do I get up there? Jump on this. Jump on this. Jump on this. Jump here. See, so like the Chrono Scepter though, you get the Chrono Scepter, I mean, like, the nuke is cool, like, don't get me wrong, and the nuke is awesome when you're just clearing out enemies and all that, like, that's like the big dopeness, right? But if I'm being real honest, like, other than that, you can't really use it against bosses or anything. The Chrono Scepter will fucking, like, chew through the container. It'll chew through him. The fusion cannon is also cool too. Like, you can see, like, that's where they kind of got the nuke weapon idea from. I would love, like, to make a replica nuke. I've seen if there's like 3 units, but I have to learn how to do CAD. Temple of the Damned. We're an hour and 16 minutes in. We're doing pretty good, huh? I do like the the firestorm cannon though. Maybe I'm a simple guy, but that firestorm cannon, man, I tell you. You know, even in Turok 1, these tribal guys, the tribal guys, seemed a lot more. I would say they would take more hits. Forget to do that as soon as I come in here. I don't know the lore, man. Tell me. I thought Campaigner was just OG tough bad guy, cybernetic parts and all that shit. Damn. I done's got it. Does that mean I have to like go through all the bullshit, or I could just like... Damn, I think I can just go straight to the... Damn. Okay. Hold up. Man, dude, Josh got the hops, bro. Firestorm cannon! It is fucking time to wreck shop, bro. Okay, so check this out. I can just... Wait, gem of fire. Wait, hold up. I thought I just got it. Am I stupid? Am I dumb? I thought I literally just grabbed it. Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid, you guys. Stop and... I thought I just grabbed it. What the fuck? What inventory? Lava globe? Ah, I should have known better. Ah, damn. I really thought, oh, dude, I totally thought I was gonna. Ha! Well, it is what it is. Thinking about it, the Fireborns are like legit. Like, they legit have, like. These are the only enemies that I feel like have been improved. Like, they have an amount of, like, effort. What did I say twice in rapid succession? See, these guys look the same, but their animations are a little more fleshed out, right? I mean, just like, how come like other weapons or other enemies didn't have like the same type of treatment? Over here reinventing the wheel, but they're trying to pay on nostalgia. You know, this area reminds you of the you've seen the movie? There's more than one. Have you seen the movie The Descent? I haven't. I've only seen the first one. These things are cool too. Like, look at these things. These things are fucking badass. It makes you want to get the strategy guide just to get like the lore info and stuff. What? I never noticed this guy before. Who is he? Aang! No! I didn't know Aang was in here this whole time. Sheesh. Disclaimer, I've never actually seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. Pretty good. This reminds me of that. Like, you know what's crazy? My cousin told me this. Like, for the first 30 minutes, you'd have no idea it's like a monster movie. Like, you would think it's just a chick flick. I don't know if it's just me or if Josh was doing it. Which doesn't make sense. But when you go to the gun range, I'll be like, no, let me use it. Again, a beginner's trap that I just still haven't learned. The nursery, I know the lava goes down, but is there like an actual practical reason? Oh, so I guess I get an ultra health for killing all the guys here. Oh, that's right. We're gonna get we're gonna get in a fight with the ring-tailed lemurs.
I am Turok!
Why do I feel like this was I came through the first time, bro? Yeah, so like my cousin said, like the first 3 minutes you would think it's a chick movie, you never know it's a monster movie. When shit kind of gets real, when they're there in the deal, like that's a trip. That was definitely a trip. Damn, he didn't eat shit? That's not fair. Time in the game where these come out. You know what? You know what I just realized? Like, especially here, you think they'd be here. There's no leapers. Like, I always thought those were like the coolest demon monster looking things. leapers, and instead they put this beatbox and blueberry. Damn it! All of our joints. Get all these joints back. Look at him just swimming around like a little shit. So dirty. It's not gonna break unless I have a fire. Oh, well, maybe not. Well, you guys shouldn't do that. There we go. Okay. So jarring. I'm gonna jump and get the damn thing. Yeah, I did have some underwater music. Forget about that. I really want to know fundamentally why these games are so different. Is it really just because of Half-Life? PSG part doesn't really matter because I missed the PSG part in the other part of the game. Whatever. Lose the sleep over it.
The sons of stone will fail. The child will die. Chaos will commence.
Who are you?
We are the sons and daughters of darkness. We are...
Why does it show Danielle? Why have so much emphasis on diverging paths and multiple protagonists if that's not going to be translated in the actual narrative of the game, which I imagine is one of the biggest reasons why they shifted gear and priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted to have like such a huge here this is a specialty. Damn, I had an opportunity to blow up 3 at once and I fucked it up. Okay. So, if you wanted to have all this effort, all this emphasis on storytelling, narrative, world building, you know, expanding the stories, highlighting Danielle and Joseph, then like, I mean, it's like, I mean, they make you choose, right? There's a fucking like I'll go. Like I said this last time, like I'll go. At the very beginning, why is there that? And then like it doesn't matter. Like that previous cutscene only shows Danielle. Like why doesn't it show the person that you're playing as? You know, it just doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. Everything feels kind of half-baked. Okay, maybe she's the canon story, but if she's the canon story, it doesn't change the fact that they can't have their own separate, you know, cutscenes, their own separate stories. You have a different timeline, you have a different perspective. It doesn't mean that one wouldn't be canon over the other. They can still have their own respective tales, right? They can still have their own perspective type of cutscenes that are unique to them. Because again, that was this game's big hook. What is unique to that person? You know. So if Danielle was canon, it doesn't mean that Joseph didn't have to have like his own. And I get like if they do like a placeholder deal, you know, because I'm playing as Joshua and that's intended to be. How is this? Wait, what? This is a scene. What? How is this a secret area? Like I get if like it randomly selected one over the other. That's weird. How would that be a secret? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, this game is made by the B team. I don't know. I mean, I'm just bitching, right? I'm just bitching, but I just feel like even back in the day when I was a kid, I played this, it felt like such a departure that now that I'm actually like, I mean, my whole thing, you know, was like, okay, I wanted to know what's going on with Oblivion. I really wanted to flesh it out. It really feels like it falls flat. I don't hate the game or anything. I mean, it's still Turok, right? But I get bored. I'm being honest. honest, I get bored playing it. Like, it's like, okay, like, the game's hooked. You play as multiple characters. You can go through it multiple times. You know, the game's short, so it facilitates that. And it's like, yeah, but, I mean... why, though? Like, why? It felt like they wanted to do a whole bunch of different things at once, and took very little time trying to do these. They wanted to be Half-Life. They wanted to expand the story. They wanted to do multiple, you know, new twists, multiple characters. And that's why when Evolution came out, I liked Evolution, but I still, like, that was probably, like, the earliest thing, too, is such a trip, because I was always in the headspace of, if it's a newer console, this mindset is long gone, by the way, right? I mean, the lore is good. I mean, the lore is okay. The lore is good. The execution of that lore through gameplay, I think, was mishandled. I think it was mishandled. I mean, when you look at Turok 1, I mean, Turok set the stage. Indian dude fighting monsters and fucking dinosaurs and Humvees, right? Like, that's all it needed to be. There's little stuff here and there, right? And then Turok 2 is like, what? There's a Turok 2? And then there's a big fucking opening, and Adon, they're in space, right? So, yeah, that makes you like, okay, there's like something going on here. Why am I not the guy from the first game? Whatever, I'm not the guy from the first game, fine, whatever. And then, I mean, like, the lore is good, but, like, I feel, again, like, they didn't really flesh it out in the gameplay aspect. Like you still got these things. As a matter of fact, I'm catching this now. You have the Flesh Eater Sentinels and the Death Guards, but you don't have any Lords of the Flesh? Like, dude, like, those are the highest ranked, combat Flesh Eaters. And they're only in the flesh portals in part 2, right? It's like, how can you not have those guys? And then you have these Mars attacks looking priests. Literally reminds me of the fucking, the Covenant, like, priests from Halo. It's like, and I could, you know, I could, like, if they had the Lords of the Flesh, right? If they had the Lords of the Flesh, like, they flesh things out a little bit more. It really feels like they wanted to push a sequel to a game with a bunch of ideas, but were more preoccupied with putting that out than giving it more time in the oven, right? Like, your Time of the Lost Land, right? Like that was cool. That was cool. And those Biofreak enemies, like, those are the only ones that actually felt unique, right? Those seemed cool. But then fighting, you know, military enemies, I feel like that was kind of weird. Like, it's one thing when you're fighting the containers, but that just seemed more focused. This seemed more like, oh, like, everything's, you know, there's a breach, you know, temporal energy and stuff. It feels so... It reminds me of Silent Hill Homecoming, where you're actually fighting with humans. Like that, like, kind of like that. It just seems out of place. Like, if, you know, again, like, you know, just give them a little bit of spin, like the campaigner enemies, like, those just seemed a lot more appropriate. These are regular, like, somewhat futuristic military guys. It doesn't seem correct. I don't know. This does feel rushed or uninspired. It feels... So when I make this video of mine, Revy, I'm definitely gonna... I don't know if you've checked out any of my reviews, but I really take time to sit down, articulate, and organize my thoughts. A video essay, right? I make sure to articulate my thoughts and convey them in a way that's thought-provoking, that lets me kind of, you know, have my stance and gives the viewer something to consider. But also, you know, maybe have a dialogue. I don't speak in a way in my videos where I feel like, you know, it's going to be the end-all be-all, and I can't be, there's no compromise. I like to have videos where, you know, it's not an echo chamber. I encourage people to feel like if there's other aspects of the, of a game or something that is considerable, right? That, you know, again, I encourage people to speak on it. So let's see if we can. Bro, come on, man. Let's see if I can hit this guy first. Okay, we're gonna hit him again. Get that goddamn laser gun. Okay, come on, dude. Come on, dude. I'm really trying to fucking choke you in here. Did it. Alright, give me a second. For a great RTS, I think there's enough lore to really be, I mean, obviously, I think about it like Turok Origins, right? I mean, it's going to be very much a like the newer wave of you know, team co-op, right? Team co-op type of shooter, horde shooter, or whatever. Again, very much like World War Z, right? So I mean that's definitely a different take on the Turok formula. I remember I was always telling people, like, during the Smash Brothers review, I was like, dude, I want Turok to be in Smash. I want Turok to be in Smash. I said I wanted Turok to be in Smash. And one of my subscribers, he's like, Turok can't be in Smash because he's originally a comic book character. And I was like, I always held out like the faintest hope. Yeah, I always held out the faintest hope. And then when he really like highlighted, well, he didn't originally come from a video game. He came from a comic. I was like, oh. So now I'm holding out for Turok to be in Fortnite, if nothing else. You've watched a couple? Really? You have? Yeah, Turok just in general is very, very rich in lore, very rich in an already established formula and worlds. You know, there's something that if somebody cares about it enough, can do something with. I can be reasonable and say that the people that made that chibi game, you know, were trying to be considerate, but I haven't played it. I don't know, and I can't get a copy of the fucking image. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that for my Turok review. I'm gonna figure it out. Whether I gotta bootleg it or hack it or download it. Of course, I tried doing it already before I got like pretty close calls to some got to some pretty close calls with some weird virusy behavior. I think I even had to do a system restore. So, but which ones have you seen? Which ones, if you don't mind asking? I know my videos are generally kind of long. Of course, these days that's a good thing, not a bad thing. But anyways, like I can go on. I will go on. I'd say watch season 1, or no. You can watch the movie. The movie's a prequel to the whole series. It takes place canonically. It takes place before even season 1. Yep. No, you're gonna want to watch season. You're gonna want to watch season 1 first, and then you're gonna want to watch the movie. No, I haven't even finished the movie because we kept trying to watch it late and I fell asleep. I gotta watch it. It's been like a year. She fell asleep also, but it's a good movie. It just I fell asleep. It was super late. God damn! I'm gonna have to fucking use the vampire gun, which I keep not using. Man, dude, Stormbow is rowdy. Oh, my 50 Cent video. It's my most recent one. I was actually watching some of that with my boy earlier today. My other one, I was like, you know what, man, I gotta give myself more credit. This video actually came out really well. I watch it after a bit, and I'm like, I surprised myself. I'm like, hey, you know what? I actually pulled off some tough stuff, especially because that video was a long time in the making. For all the wrong reasons. Oh shit. Oh no! Bro! What a crock of shit. Oh, Killer 7, dude, Killer 7 is like my magnum opus, bro. That was like the whole channel rebrand. Cause like, I did reviews. I think the last one I had done was my Yoshi story review. And then I took a break like I always do. And like, not on purpose, I just fall off for a little bit. A little bit meaning a couple years. And then I started streaming, and the thing is, I would always tell like everybody else, like I stream, but I'm not like a streamer. But I'm a YouTuber. Like I make reviews. I stream for fun. Right? I stream just to have some activity since I didn't have activity. There's a whole other like subplot to that too. Originally, I didn't even want to stream on my YouTube channel because I wanted my YouTube channel for just my edited content, right? So, I want to just it, but just if I also wanted to get some traction, and trying to get traction anywhere else is just like ridiculous. Like I don't like streaming on Twitch. I don't like being on Twitch because I feel like Twitch runs it like a clubhouse, not like a streaming platform. Preferential treatment and all this stuff, and I just couldn't get behind it. I didn't enjoy it. I came back and I was like, well, you know what? I haven't established audience on YouTube. Why not? Fuck it. I gotta stop being a prude with all my stuff. Yeah, my Killer 7 video though, like, man, okay, so I started streaming in 2018. I hadn't made like any videos like all of 2017. I think Yoshi's Story was like at the very end of 2016, and I just hadn't made anything. And I was like, I'll make something, you know, life gets in the way, I get distracted, I have ADHD, neurodivergence, which that's a new word. And then, you know, I'd be telling people in the community, because the community that I was in with streaming was a lot more active, a lot more vibrant. I just happened to fall into a pile of YouTubers that were just also fairly new to streaming, right? They don't stream as much anymore, which is unfortunate. There was a guy called Epic Potato Chip. He was the first guy to kind of like give me a raid. I didn't even know what raids were. Yeah, it's Spanish Dude. He was another streamer, real good guy. He still shows up once in a while. Epic Potato Chip doesn't stream anymore. Spanish Dude doesn't stream anymore. Another guy, Gamers Brew. He's a good dude. If he streams, it's only on Twitch, and like all my notifications for Twitch are just turned on. So all of this area. So. Yeah, but Killer 7 was a video that I started working on in 2016. And I was like, I want to get back to a video, and I was like, I put so much work in Killer 7. Because Killer 7 is a long video. I put so much work into Killer 7, but that game, like, was very, very close to home for me. You know what? Yeah, that game was very close to home for me, just because, like, I played it back in the day. It's really unique. Very unique story. It's what made me a Kyoya Suda fan. Suda 51. Kyoya Suda. There's my sign. Suda 51 fan. Channels for all my content. Yeah, you know what, man? Like, in theory, like, oh, it makes the most sense. You want to segregate your stuff, so it's a little bit more streamlined for people. In practice, like, if you're not just putting a bunch of random shit, but if it's all like revolving around like the zeitgeist of game. So I put so much work in the script. So here's the thing about Killer 7, right? I made the entire script for Killer 7. Huge, gargantuan script for Killer 7. I mean, if you watch the video, you know. I'm sure you could tell, like, all my videos are scripted. Right? Like, I write a script, I record it, I re-record it, I polish it up, I clean it, all that stuff. doesn't got enough punch. Use the razor one, bruh. You guys. There we go. So, so I made this huge script. I recorded the first 16 paragraphs, right? 16 separate lines. What I used to do, I still kind of do it. I recorded, I do it a different way now because I use a different program. So, I used to do it a different way. Now, I mean, it's kind of saying I used to use a different program, but I had like 16 recorded like lines of dialogue. Not even lines of dialogue, like 16 recorded paragraphs of dialogue, of work that I had done. Oh, there's a thing over here. What's even the point, dude? Can I wonder. I don't have it. I was gonna try to shoot it with like some of those. We could try it now. So I've been living at this house for 9 years. We were living in a different house prior to that. I was recording everything in early 2016. Early 2016, 2015, 2016. We moved to this house in April of 2016. It was before that I was trying to record in my game room, which if you've seen the Animal Crossing video, it was in the garage of that previous house that we were living in. Oh, I tried. It was in a previous, it was in the garage in the previous home that we were at before we moved over here. And now this is our house. I'm paying for this house. So, I put all that work, I started recording it, and then I fell off, didn't get back to it, and then I'm like thinking like, dude, all that work, all this time, you know, I have all the footage, right? I get it. That whole intro too, you'll notice it's 4:3, just because like of the way I had to export the information. I had to export it from the old program that I was using before I switched it over. I can't remember why it was like that. Oh, it's because I had to export it because all the original like stuff. Oh my god, I'm really bad. I know. You know what? Since then, I believe I made Dying Light. I forgot I had made Dying Light in between that time, right? I made Dying Light while I was working on Killer 7. Dying Light came out. Okay, but here's the thing. Right before the Dying Light video came out, but I had already done work on Killer 7. My hard drive crashed. I had to redo my hard drive. I had to reinstall Windows on my hard drive because I tried doing that Windows 7 to Windows 10 upgrade, and it fucked the whole thing up when they were really pushing it in your face. Just do a free upgrade, do a free upgrade. They were just shoving it in your face. When I did that, it crashed my whole hard drive. I had to I had to install a brand new hard drive, and then install Windows 7 on that. Reinstall Windows 7 on that. Ooh, don't do that. And then when I finally did that, I had to like navigate the whole hard drive. Because you know what? It wasn't the hard drive that got messed up, kinda, so to speak, because everything was still on the old hard drive, but I guess the operating system got corrupted. So what I ended up doing was I installed Windows 7 on a new hard drive, and then I had to manually navigate and then open my program and relink every single piece of media. And there was hundreds of all my editing and everything. There was hundreds of pieces of media I had to relink. Like, that literally took like 2 days of just like 8 hours each, just going through everything, relinking it, right? And during that, I was thinking like shit, like literally, and maybe it wouldn't take me as long now, but the entire intro of the Killer 7 review, because I made it just like the mission select in the game, right? Doing that literally took 2 weeks. It took 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to set that up. Like, that is something I know. It took 2 weeks it took 2 weeks to do all the editing, and I had to keyframe each individual thing. I had to put the, you know, the gradients, change the color. I put like so much detail in it, right, that I was worried once I was able to recover everything. I was worried that shit, like, if something like that happens again, like, I don't know if I could make from scratch the exact same thing or something better. Maybe I could have, but it would have killed my drive. You know, my drive was already like through the floor for that video as it stood. So, hold on, my headset. There we go. So, what I ended up doing is I just exported that, and then I have all my hard stuff archived. Like, I have it in my game room tour, my super long game room tour that you can fall asleep to. I have all my physical media archived. So I have all the videos and a lot of the raw footage and everything on those videos. I have them burned to Blu-rays. So if I ever need to reference them or pull anything off, or if I ever get famous and do a fucking DVD, then I'll have like some other extra stuff. Like, I like to keep all my stuff. So I ended up exporting it as its own file, and then when I imported it, the original export that I did in Adobe Premiere, well, it was all Adobe Premiere, but the original export that I did of that edit was in 4:3. I don't know how or why, but I didn't realize that that was the case until after I started getting back to work on Killer 7 fucking 3 years later, right? So when I got back to work on the Killer 7 video, I imported it as just its own standalone file, and it was like 4:3, and I was like, it's fucking cropped. I'm like, why is it cropped? So I ended up just doing the back part, you know, where like they kind of like when you expand it in the back and then just do like a background blur of the same footage. You know what I'm talking about. So it was a lot of work. All in all, I'm happy with how it came out, you know. When I finally got back to work on it, because I was thinking, like, you know, I kept thinking, I made a whole script from beginning to end. The script was really good. That was the one thing, like, I can tell you too. It's like I started like recording all the dialogue. I recorded all the dialogue. But all the dialogue was recorded in like 2018, 2019 for the video to come out in 2019. And sorry, here's your beginner trap. I don't know what this is supposed to lead me to or help me out with, but it's okay. So, I recorded all the dialogue like years after I wrote the script, but everything that you hear in the video, in the review, that's all the script that I wrote in 2015, 2016. So, obviously I'm glad I didn't sleep on it. Like, I'm real proud of the work I did. That script came out really good. No! Son of a bitch. Yeah, the script came out really, really good. So that's like something I could tell you is like the script that you like, the recording that you hear, that script I wrote a long time ago. So I mean, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work just to kind of fall back off of and then not do anything. I'm glad I turned it around and actually got to work on it, because it would have been a shame for it to die. And I was like, you know what? I've been streaming already for like a year and a half. And I say like, oh, like I make reviews, and I haven't made shit. I made that Dead Cells review, and oh man, that Dead Cells review. And everybody says I'm like too hard on myself, but that Dead Cells review is shit. It's probably the only video that I don't look back on. There's nothing wrong with it. I think I even mentioned in my other, like one of my other reviews. There's nothing wrong with my Dead Cells review. These are the unsung stories people never hear for video making. Yeah, dude, like for real. There's nothing wrong with my Dead Cells review, but I said this before. It does not meet the caliber of effort that that I hold for my videos, right? For the work that I put through my videos. Whew. So I was like, you know, because I feel like, oh, you know, I'm this guy who says I make reviews. I say I make reviews. I make reviews. This and that. I review this. I review that. And then I come out with such a. Again, you know what? If you get a chance to watch the Dead Cells review, I mean, you'll probably say it's perfectly fine. But like, again. Yeah, you'll probably say it's perfectly fine, that there's nothing wrong with it. And I mean, I guess if I'm being objective, it's fine. It's fine. But that's not good enough for me. Like, it was extremely basic. I like to be very, very, like, I try to be very, you know, I try to have my personality come through in my videos. You know, you watch my video, you know you're watching Derik64. Like, you kind of get an understanding, you know, the memes and shit, you know, that type of deal. That type of energy. It felt very, it felt like this. It felt like this. I have the means and the tools, and instead of really sitting down and fleshing it out, it's more like I wanted to put it out because, just to say that I can, right? And that's, you know, like I said, it's perfectly fine, but I often forget that I made a Dead Cells review, and it didn't carry like any traction, so I didn't really like hype it up. I didn't hype it up the way that I would do the other videos. So I feel like when I was kind of new to this streaming community and these group of people, you know, and you know, see if, you know, they want to have something to say about, you know, my efforts and my energy and stuff. Not like I would say, like they would say anything negative, but like oh, like this guy knows what he's doing, like this guy knows what's up, like this guy can do reviews. The Dead Cells video was not going to do that, and I was like, you know what, nobody's talking about it because I think I was more fixated on putting out a video because I said I could put out a video instead of actually crafting a video. And then, and like after the Dead Cells video, I was like, I really need to reconsider like my focus and my position. So I did a little bit of a rebrand, not like a rebrand, but I updated. I had the new intro since then, and I guess credit where credit is due. The Dead Cells video is the first time I started putting up like the artist information for music. That's the first time I actually started putting up the artist information. So I mean, there's something there, right? Like it all starts from somewhere. Oh, I thought I had to do more. Okay, well here's the kid.
There now, you're safe.
Shut up. So So yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, it just after that I did a rebrand. I made a new intro. I have a new intro. I didn't make it. A friend of mine who did a lot of like the initial like preliminary artwork. You know, did it. Damn, that was quick. So we ended up, I did the rebrand and I really hyped up Killer 7. And I did, so I had the script. Like I said, I recorded the first 16 paragraphs like years prior. I chopped up everything. I really fleshed everything out. I like kind of worked out the skits, right? Because you know my videos gotta have skits, bro. They're for fun, man. They're for fun, but they're also for glory. So I had to have all that stuff in there. And the video came out really good. I remember when before the before the video was when I was just about done and I recorded it. Well, when I was done recording everything, I went back to the first 16 paragraphs, and those paragraphs were recorded with a different microphone because I wasn't able to dial in the settings with my condenser mics, right? So the first 16 paragraphs or recorded dialogue didn't sound that great in comparison. Like, I mean, it was fine, right? Again, it was fine. It was very much how the audio in my first couple videos were. In my Blinks video, in my Blinks video, in my Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade's Revenge video, in my Mirror's Edge video, it's fine, but you can tell that there's a total difference. Yeah, just breezing through this, right? I'm a pro now. There's a total difference between like those early videos and the newer videos, which is what you would expect, right? But the first 16 paragraphs sounded very much like the older videos, and then all the newer recorded lines sounded like how you hear them right now, like how I use a mixer and how I use a professional mic, and I have direct monitoring feedback with I forget what these things are called, but yeah. And part of me, like, I was tired. I was like, you know what? I mean, it'll be good, and if they get through the first 16, then they'll know, like, no. I need to redo these entire first 16 live. There's no way I'm gonna do all this work, be gone this long, come back, and then not lock it in. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna do that. So I was like, I gotta record it all. Like, why am I gonna go through all this effort and then like shoot myself in the foot when like the first impression of the, you know, the first impression of the video is gonna be the you know that recording the dialogue, right? I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid. That's gonna hurt more. That's defeating the purpose. That's defeating the entire mindset of how I'm approaching making this Killer 7 video. So I redid everything. And you know what? I'm real happy with how Killer 7 came out. Real happy with how Killer 7 came out. You know, it can be hard to say that sometimes, but Killer 7 came out pretty much exactly how I wanted it to come out. I put a lot of work into it. I had like a vision. Same thing with Turok. I have such a huge vision on how I want to do it, and I don't have a... It's one of the reasons I haven't gotten to do it yet. Like, I haven't gotten around to getting started is because, well, I'm doing this, I'm getting streaming footage because I feel like it's valuable. I'm more than likely going to record this separately just because I don't like pulling footage directly from the streams, right? But hey, that's probably just another thing I need to kind of like consider. But yeah, I have such a grand vision, which is probably a contributor as to why it takes so long for me to get videos out for one reason or another. Well, not for one reason or another, but for that particular reason. Right. Yeah, I just, you know, I have these visions and it all has to come full circle. Like, I mean, dude, like the 50 Cent video, like the 50 Cent video took such a long time. I made, like, if you saw the whole thing, right, I made fucking music videos. I was making music videos. I made rap music. I made music videos. I chopped them up. It was supposed to be like a huge, like,
I'm all right.
surprise.
Everything's going to be fine.
It couldn't be like one
I thought you
or
shot.
two. It had to be
I saw you fall.
multiple. Shush. It had to be multiple music videos. It had to be skits. Like skits. There's a theme, right? Like you know, it's got to have the humor. I gotta toe the line. I gotta have that balance, right? So, you know. That's why it took such a long time, and I try to give myself a deadline. I try to give myself a deadline so it doesn't get too far away. He's the only one. Just he's eating the shots. He's eating the shots. Dude, like, that's the only one he uses. Oh, I got him with the sniper. What do you knife?
The energy held within these satchels, the energy of creation, nearly destroyed you once.
Now we're gonna finish it.
You took our brother.
Now you go to hell!
Oh, Revy.
Hey, sis.
Revy, it goes so much further.
I was
than
wrong
that,
about my
Revy.
visions, Danny.
I know.
I am going to do something
Child,
very,
it
very
was a
similar.
trap.
But
No,
another
Danny.
thing is,
There was another
I
child.
am
Your
going to
child.
get. So I live in
The
Deep
child
South
is
Texas, like I
yours,
said.
Danny.
I live in Deep South Texas. I'm
Pregnant.
right near Mexico. Predominantly
It
very,
happened just
very.
before Brian died.
As
You never knew
far
we
as
were
like
going to have
Native
a baby.
American.
He will be special, Danny. Protect him.
I was gonna say Lord. Like Native American history, it's prevalent down here.
Josh,
but
please
it's hard
don't
to get
go.
any type of Native American information if it's not Apache, not Navajo, if it's not Aztec, if it's not Mayan. So, and there's so many different types. So I want to get a headdress of like the Native American tribes that are from the Rio Grande Valley, just because like people you know, because people are gonna see a white guy with a headdress, and I want them to say, you know, whatever, you know, the typical stuff like, oh, like insensitive and blah blah blah. The people that are gonna have something negative to say, only to realize that they don't know the nuances of this specific type of headdress that I would be wearing. I got a buddy who is super Indian. The guy is like a typical Native American tour guide. We've been buddies since high school. I want him to be in the video, right? But here's like the big thing, right? Here's the big thing. And like I have it in my head, so I do not want to compromise on it at all, which is one of the reasons it's going to take as long as it is. But I'm like hustling for it. I am I'm trying to get like back into shape, like real good, like real good. But I'm trying to lower my body fat percentage real low so I can accentuate my cuts, my curvature, and have that Turok physique. Because I'm at this point becoming an amateur method actor, and I want to have the Turok physique for the videos, for the opening skit and introduction to the series, right? As a native, you have... Yes! Yes! There we go. We got the approval. We got Revy is the best pony. So yeah, man. Like, that's the whole deal. I really want to get the whole... Like, that's the whole deal. I want to get the physique. I want to open it up. I want to get a bow. I think I want to... well, I'm kind of like saying I think, but I know the closer I get to it, I'm going to want to dress it up as a tech bow. The only reason I'm having reservations on that is because to do it custom, you know, I'd have to get real creative. I don't know how much time that would take. That's a whole other skill, and it wouldn't be the first, second, or third time I learned a whole new skill just to do one little thing in a video, right? But, or do the Turok knife victory pose. Dude, I'm gonna drink the water out of the key. Like, real talk, right? But yeah, like I have like such big ideas. For the longest time I wanted to get like a TP and try to set something up. I kind of abandoned that a little bit. I thought maybe that might be a little too much, right? Not like for any other reason other than like just more stuff to get for a backdrop. I don't think I really need that. I think we're just gonna get like a little makeshift bonfire as like kind of like the on-camera setting. My boy, he's super red skin, right? Not that one, not the little white one, the tall Mexican one. He'll be. I told him, I go, boy, you get cut up enough, dude. You could be the background chibi Turok, right? 3D print your own tech bow. See, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to 3D print my tech bow, but I can't find like a 3D file, and I don't know how to like make one, right?
Our decision is made.
A whole other day. Yes, the cliffhanger that will never be picked up off the cliff, bro. You'll be there hanging on the cliff forever. Hey, but you know what, you guys? Check it out, load game. 2 minutes 11. 2 hours 11 minutes. That's... I feel like I could have done a little bit better, right? I feel like I could have done a little bit better just because, like, I actually went pretty fast with Joseph, right? But next time we're gonna do the Raptor, for sure. We're gonna do the fucking Raptor, like, oh god, for real, no cap. But yeah, man, I could go on, right? I'm a big old blabbermouth. I'm a big old jabberjaw. I would say, Revy, if you want to check out some of the other stuff, right? Everybody loves the Siren video. That's the fan favorite. I guess because it's a horror game, right? Everybody loves the Siren video. Killer 7's kind of like my personal favorite, in a sense, because like that was one that I wanted to do for a real long time, but I wanted to make sure I felt like I had the chops to get to it. But you know what? Even before then, like the videos that I did before that are really good too. Like my Silent Hill Homecoming, like that one's good. The Silent Hill Homecoming video is real good. What did I do before Silent? My Dying Light video. My Dying Light video is good. I am fat in that video, bro. Those 12-hour shifts were fucking killing me softly, like for real. Like I could not believe. And you know what's crazy is like in the main part of the video where I'm on camera, that's like the only time you see me like that. Because in other like on-camera skits, I don't look like that. I look more like this. So I was just having a real bad bloaty day or something. Save it more often. But hey, next time we're gonna do the Raptor, bro. Next time we are gonna do the Raptor. 4 parts. I might watch it. But everybody who is here, Revy, of course, you beautiful human being, and then all my lurkers, you guys, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. I know it's late as fuck, so I appreciate all y'all coming through. I'm not sure the next time I'll stream. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. We'll see. I gotta lock in for the cardio. I gotta lock in for the gains. So we'll see where it's at. I'm at 155.8 pounds. The first goal is 140. We got there before several times. We'll get there again. 140, and then under that, it's gonna be like the aggressive cut to 130, right? But with all that said, my beautiful people, you guys know the drill. Be cool. Stay safe, much love, and hopefully I'll catch all of you beautiful people